What is up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about high intensity interval training, and this is what we do here in a lot of CrossFit training, and it's something that I think a lot of people lose sight of. So we're going to break down what high intensity interval training should be in a very traditional sense, and why sometimes we lose focus of that. And it's okay to lose focus on it sometimes, because sometimes we're not really just trying to do high intensity interval training, but how could we better use sometimes high intensity interval training into your training? So let's say we have, let's say the focus of high intensity interval training are a couple of things, which is the intensity and the interval portion. So if we take away some of the other words, what does intensity mean, right? So working hard, making sure that you're doing more work in an X amount of time than somebody else, right? So that's the way that CrossFit's always measured intensity, and that's the way that you should measure intensity. So we've got intensity, so it's working hard, let's call it that. Then we have intervals. So we're gonna work in a way that gives us, we work hard and then we rest. Now, something that people don't take advantage of enough is having smart recovery time to do more work. So let's say that we do something simple like 30 on, 30 off. If we go if we go 100% on a rower on 30 on, 30 off, my first attempt might be, I don't know, I'm just gonna say a number for the sake of it. It probably wouldn't be this, but let's say you can do 200 meters in 30 seconds. So these are seconds, by the way. Let's say you can do 200 meters in 30 seconds. Now, something you want to think about is, how long is it going to take me to recover to do 200 meters again? Now, when you're first starting out and you're just a couch potato, it's probably not going to take you 30 seconds to recover. It could take you, I don't know, 5 minutes as far as I'm concerned. It could take you anywhere between here and there. If you're really good, you're going to be able to consistently recover with a very short amount of time and consistently hit those 200s. But what you're going to find is, over time, an athlete might go from 200 to 180 to 150 to 100 to 80, etc. And when somebody's doing 80 meters in 30 seconds, just for the sake of this example, and don't actually just apply logic to whether you could do 80 meters in 30 seconds or whatever, just for the sake of example, are they working hard at a high intensity anymore? And my answer most of the time would be no. So now it becomes low intensity interval training. To keep the intensity high, you need to earn the 30 seconds break. And I like that word, because not enough people earn some of this stuff. You need to earn the short amount of break. And not all of us are there, like a lot of us aren't. And it depends on the movement, depends on what it is you're doing, depends on whether you're better at that energy system than someone else. So if you haven't earned the 30-second break, you need longer breaks. If you were to rest longer than 30 seconds, let's say you figure out how long it takes you to rest, and you're resting maybe 2 minutes, this is what's gonna happen. You might be able to hit the high intensity piece comes back. What allows us to have a high intensity piece at all is the interval aspect of the training. If we're not doing smart intervals, then it's not high intensity interval training. This is some food for thought.